We know how Flutterbat came to be. Fluttershy stairs somehow mixed with Twilight's spell for the bats, and the spell backfired onto Fluttershy. But how does that explain why her cutie mark changed? As we saw, Twilight's magic was interfered by Fluttershy's stare, which tells us that the stare has magical properties, and her stern look isn't the only thing that encourages behavior. All that is cool, but what really fascinated me was the fact that Fluttershy's cutie mark changed upon her transformation into Flutterbat. The last time Fluttershy's cutie mark changed, her entire destiny changed with it. To understand what happened here, let's take a closer look at the events of Magical Mystery Cure. When Twilight cast Star's unfinished spell, the elements of harmony switched around. Next time we saw the rest of the main six, their cutie marks had done likewise. However, I don't think that means the elements of harmony are directly connected to the main six's cutie marks, even though each pony's element and their cutie mark always match. Like I've said in a previous video, the cutie mark is a reflection of one's destiny, and in itself has no power. So I think the unfinished spell swapped the destinies of the ponies, and as a result their cutie marks changed too. That being said, their desire to eat apples is what made the vampire fruit bats, their destiny, if you will. When this was transferred into Fluttershy, she received the bat's destiny. At that point, her destiny was to be a vampire fruit bat, so her cutie mark changed accordingly. But in Magical Mystery Cure, Fluttershy's destiny didn't just disappear, it was transferred to Rainbow Dash. So what happened to the real Fluttershy? Was her destiny swapped with the bats? I don't think so. The bats gave no signs of being anything like Fluttershy. Plus in Twilight's diagram, the change seemed to only transfer the bats' qualities to Fluttershy, not vice versa. Now let's look at what happened when Twilight cast the counterspell. Notice she never cast the spell on the actual bats, just on Flutterbat. When the spell was complete, we saw white bats fly away from Fluttershy. It's obvious that those bats were both what made Fluttershy look like this, and what made her want to be a vampire bat, craving apples and such. We can assume that they flew back to rejoin with the bats, restoring their original qualities, so no, there was no swap. I find it more likely that the real Fluttershy was somewhere in there the whole time, just suppressed by Flutterbat. Spooky, I know. And not all of it actually left her either. Afterwards, she still had that one Snaggletooth. I have some good news and some bad news. I'm guessing you'll want to hear the bad news first. Due to Christmas break, I won't be posting a video Wednesday the 24th or Wednesday the 31st, but I'll be back up and running for the new year. Just letting you guys know 2 weeks ahead of time. Alright, now for the good news. Tonight at 6, I'll be releasing my newest remix, Stop the Bats. With all these videos, I must be driving you all batty. Anyway, I'm really excited about this one. It's slower than my other remixes and has a fun groove to it, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think about my theory on Flutterbat in the comments. This is the Brony Notion, signing out until next Wednesday. Brohoof.